So here we are for the final conclusion of this Shelby Cobra, and it was quite painful in the end. That sigh that I made when I finished it was quite sincere, because of the all the exterior parts were quite difficult to assemble, and even at this moment I'm pretty afraid to touch the car because it looks so fragile. And why? Because there's no decent fitting for these parts except maybe the roll bar, which has its own holes that I've made. Other than that, for instance, this side mirror is glued directly to the body. I didn't check before painting the whole body to see how he would be, how it would fit, and when I checked in the end, it didn't have any kind of fitting. The whole windscreen only has two little pins, just tiny pins, just to guide it, and it's basically glued to the body. So, as I said, even now it looks very fragile. I don't know if it will hang, or if it will just tear itself apart. But moving on, talking about the kit. When I opened the box the first time, and not considering the fact that it was painted and it looked terrible, after cleaning it, I wasn't too impressed, to be honest. As I said in previous videos, the parts look very rough. No, the finish, I didn't like it. But then somebody in the comments said that this kit was much older than I thought. So instead of just criticizing it, I'm going to consider the age of it and go from there. My thoughts are, part number is pretty decent. I didn't count them, but there's a whole lot of parts. Detail is very nice. I mean, Revell these days have very nice detail in their car kits. I don't know about planes or tanks or any other genre, but as far as it concerns cars, they're very detailed. My only problem with Revell is that when you finish a kit from Revell, it looks a bit like a toy, and the main thing that causes that is probably the wheels. When I see a finished Revell kit, the wheels never convince me. This is not really the case with this one, because it's an old kit and it's a monogram kit. So I don't think it has the same problem as Revell usually has. And it looks pretty realistic. I mean, it's a Cobra, it's a 60s car, so it has a pretty unique design, and it looks pretty much like the real thing. So, as far as it concerns detail, a big plus for the kit. I'm not trying to open the hood because, as I said, I'm afraid of touching it right now. So, moving on. Detail, very good. Fitting, not that good. Even after assembling everything, I had to roll back a few steps because I had some suspension misalignment that I have to fix. The wheels at the back, one of the wheels were good, the other one, when after attaching the body, was completely off camber, so I have to adjust everything, and did some bending and fiddling, and was finally able to fix that. The body proportions, as I said before, are very good. I don't have any complaints about that. Uh, Transparent parts are good, not the best I've seen, but they are quite good. And major criticism that I can give to this model is the fittings. The fittings, especially, as I said in the beginning, the exterior parts are terrible. Even this little latch here on the trunk, the parts dimension that goes into the body didn't match, so I had to open up a little bit the hole in the body, and I had to sand down the pin that inserted in that hole. Maybe the only place that I didn't have any problems at all is the interior. Everything went together pretty fine, so as far as it concerns the interior, all went good. So, final thoughts. I don't have the slightest clue how much is this kit worth nowadays, but I've seen other Revell kits that I know that are old kits, and they're pretty pricey considering the age. So I guess this won't be any exception. So maybe if these models were a bit cheaper due to their age, I would say it is a very good kit. But I won't, because I know it's not cheap, so I'm going to say that is a pretty decent, yeah, that's the correct word, decent kit. You achieve a very nice build in the end. I'm not talking about the paint scheme or the finish or whatever that concerns my part of the job, but well, you judge for yourself in the pictures. So this is it for the Cobra. Beautiful car, as I said many times before. For me it's one of the most beautiful cars in the world, but it's now finished, and it's time to move on to another project that I'll be showing you in the next video. If you guys have any suggestions of some kind of car you would like to be to see here in my channel, just let me know, say in the comments, and I'll be glad to oblige. But that's it for the Cobra. I'll see you guys in the next project, and until then, take care guys, and see you later.